What is up, guys? This is Joseph with California Coaster Kings here at Knott's Berry Farm today. We're trying something a little bit new, as I'm sure you guys can see. Doing a normal picture photo update, except this time we'll be doing videos. I know there's quite a few other channels that do something similar. I personally think it's a better way to give you guys updates, so let's check it out. Starting off at the wagon camp, it doesn't look like there's been too much done since last week. However, there is a lot more sitting out in the stands now. A lot more construction could be done, might be done. Fingers crossed that they actually do something for the benches in the stands, which, I don't know, they kind of look dull to me. But as far as the stage facade goes, it looks about the same as it did last week. I'll be able to see a little bit better when I can see my pictures at home, but not too much action over here this week. So I figured while we're over here, we might as well check out Ghost Rider, of course. And unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be that much going on. I've been here quite a few times this weekend, and there was a lot of work going on yesterday, Saturday. However, the whole ride has been pretty quiet today. No workers, nothing. Maybe they take Sundays off. But all in all, not too much action. Hopefully we'll be able to see some trains soon. I don't know, hard to say, but it's looking pretty nice. Hopefully we can see some sort of work very soon. Over in the ghost town, this mystery building now has a roof put on it. And I don't know if you guys can see up in that back corner underneath the roof. That does look like old wood, original wood. I don't know what was here beforehand, but this could be just a refurbishment of some kind. Again, I'm really not sure. It's kind of hard to tell. However, there's a roof. So we got that going for us. Nice. Over here by Jaguar, we can see that a little bit more has been done with the paint scheme. We're now almost to the top of the lift now. You guys can see over there. The entire helix has also been painted. And that's about it from the looks of it. Of course, everything over here is still apparently 100% done, all the way down to the footers. Though I'm not quite sure if those cacti were there last week. If they were, cool. If not, hey, new cacti. So I guess I was wrong. Actually, a little bit more has been done on Jaguar. Now, most of the helix that goes over the entrance is pretty much done. Looks pretty nice, and as you guys might be able to see, there are 2 support columns over on the first drop that have been done. Only 2 though. Most of them still remain unpainted. Why those 2? I have absolutely no idea. Over here at the former Riptide site, it's pretty clear that it looks like we're getting landscaping in place of a topspin. Personally, I don't think that's the greatest decision, but I guess it'll look nice at least. Construction walls are still here, fencing's still here. Looks like the only thing that's changed is some groundwork and prepping for, as you can see over here, assorted plants. On a little bit of a more interesting note, Accelerator is also closed today. It's hard to say why. I took a picture and the other train is just kind of sitting on the transfer track. There's nothing on the main circuit whatsoever. It looks like there might be a little bit of work going on in the station, but aside from that, it's hard to say why it's closed. Long lines are definitely aplenty here today. Although it doesn't look that long, Silver Bullet is still one training, putting the line at 80 minutes. I think that's less than it has been. Still though, with other rides like Accelerator being closed today, wouldn't recommend being here. Looking over here, 5 points to anyone that can tell me what those holes are for. Over here at the new Calico stage, we can see that the facades for the dressing rooms have finally gotten a coat of paint. Probably going to be some signage that goes up on them, saloon, shooting gallery, western stuff, I don't know. I can imagine they're not completely finished yet. However, they are looking pretty good, better than last week. And then the stage itself actually looks like it's a little bit of a stage. Ironwork has come up. There's more than just a concrete foundation. If I do say so myself, Looks pretty good. I think that'll just about do it for today. A pretty short update. Not much is really going on in the past week, but hopefully this could be the start of something new. If you guys like this, be sure to let us know and we could have some more videos coming out real soon.